I want to talk to you today about something that's probably not on your radar, but it really should be. It's those status letters that get issued when someone sells their home in your community. I've been hearing the same story over and over. Closings getting delayed, sellers getting frustrated, and guess who they blame? Your association. Let's talk about how to fix this and make your community more seller friendly. So what exactly are we talking about here? Status letters. Sometimes they're called estoppel certificates. Basically confirm that a seller is in good standing with the association. They show whether assessments are paid up, if there are any violations on the property, and details about any additional or special assessments. Title companies need these before closings can happen, and they're pretty important. So here's what I'm seeing across the industry. Management companies taking up to 2 weeks to provide these letters. 2 weeks. That's ridiculous for what should be a fairly straightforward documentation to prepare. Think about it. Your residents have everything lined up for their closing. The buyer is ready to go. And then everything stalls because they're waiting on paperwork from your association. Not a good look for your community, right? And then there's the cost factor. Some management companies are charging premium fees. We're talking hundreds of extra dollars for quote unquote rush processing to get these letters done in a day or two, which honestly should be the standard time frame anyway. These extra costs get passed along to your residents who are selling, people who have been paying their dues all along, and now get hit with one more fee on their way out the door. As board members, you actually have the power to change this. Start by having a conversation with your management company about expectations. Status letters should be completed within 2 to 3 business days. Period. Hard stop. Not as a premium service, but as a standard practice. If your current management partner pushes back, it might be worth reconsidering that relationship. This is a widespread problem with a straightforward solution. There is no reason this documentation should be a bottleneck for your community's real estate transactions. Another thing that helps is having a clear standardized process. Designate someone specific to handle these requests and make sure they're prioritized. Create templates for your documentation so you're not reinventing the wheel every time, or your management company isn't reinventing the wheel every time. You could even put together what I call a seller's package. A collection of documents that people always ask for: recent financials, insurance certificates, board minutes, renovation guidelines. Put it all in one secure online location where agents and title companies can access it right away. Now let's talk about fees. Yes, these letters take staff time to prepare for your management company, so charging something's reasonable. That makes sense. But the key word here is reasonable and transparent. The fee should be clearly communicated, consistent for everyone, and reflect the actual work involved, not be a profit center for your management company. Now, if your management company is currently charging these rush fees that I mentioned earlier on estoppel certificates, consider using your influence with them to help them see the merit in eliminating those, just completely, by making your standard processing faster for your community. Your departing residents will appreciate it, and they'll speak well of your community even after they've moved on. So here's what I suggest. At your next board meeting, ask some questions about your current process. How long does it typically take to get a status letter? What are you charging for it? Are sellers complaining? Now remember, you as a board member, you're not probably going to know this. You may not get a straight answer for that last question, but it's worth asking. Then draft a simple policy that outlines your expectations. Remember, these may seem like small administrative details, but they directly impact your community's reputation in the real estate market, and ultimately that affects everyone's property values, which is what being on the board is all about, right? If you found this perspective valuable, we invite you to connect with us. Facebook viewers, like our page and follow us for regular updates. Feel free to message us directly with your questions or community challenges. Instagram viewers, hit follow and feel free to DM us with your questions or community challenges. YouTube viewers, subscribe to our channel and check out the video description for helpful links. Visit our website to discover our thought leadership content, books, and resources that can transform your community management approach. Whether you're dealing with the challenges we discussed today or other community issues, we're here to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.